In this conclusion, there is no explanation of transit. There is no explanation of effect of transit. There is no explanation in this particular conclusion that there is no task, precaution or chanting. I can offer you the whole premium content and I can offer you a very golden opportunity. For that, you need to visit my website, prakashastrologer.com, and from there, you can download Android app. If you have an Android phone, so kindly download the Android app and enjoy 13 weeks trial. From 13 weeks trial for Android app, you will have access to the full premium content, all the premium content of weekly horoscope and the monthly horoscope. You can enjoy that. But at the same time, Gemini month of November 2022, the conclusion of the month from Gemini. First thing first, your monthly chart. Mars transiting your Lagna, which is very unique and very positive. 10th house is occupied by Jupiter. Mars and Jupiter together, they help each other. Rahu's position 11th house, not very positive, but Rahu's based on Mars. So if the Mars is positive, Rahu will be positive. Saturn and Moon 8th house, not positive at all. Not at all. You have to be very careful. Moon and Saturn union is not very good union. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Ketu in 5th house. The house is very unique. Libra sign appeared in 5th house, very unique. And position of, may I say, Sun, Mercury, Venus in 5th house, very unique. Ketu's position 5th house, not very good, but Ketu will depend on Venus. So let's talk about the forecast for the whole monthly November conclusion. In this coming month, Mars transiting your Lagna. Mars position in Lagna. During this time period, if you are suffering with diabetes, if you're suffering with blood pressure, if you're suffering with migraine, you have to be very careful. If you're diabetic, if you're suffering with migraine, you have to be very careful. If you're suffering with blood pressure, you have to be very careful. Here, the Mars transiting your Lagna. Your energy level can multiply by 4 or 5. But that energy is very, very high. How are you going to control this energy of Mars? Refrain from shouting and screaming or losing temper. Try to make this energy very creative, very productive. Then you can accomplish something infinite, something impossible to possible. If you're not going to control this energy properly, then this Mars energy is huge. You end up having a huge mental anguish, which you shouldn't be. You can be excited very, very high. All the time hyper and excited. That is not good at all. You should use your vision, use your imagination, but make sure this energy should not be wasted by only excitation, only screaming, shouting, and no. That will be sheer waste. You have to use this energy in most creative way. You may be prone to accident. If you become too hyper, you're prone to accident. If you're too hyper, you might injure yourself or injure somebody. And you got to make sure that you're not wasting this energy. You'll defeat your enemies. If you have to defeat your enemies, you can defeat your enemies with a common sense, not with aggression. With a common sense, not with only aggression. Here, you're not afraid of anybody. If you're not afraid of anything, then discipline can break. But that is not a right way. You have to respect the law. You have to respect the social infrastructure. Yes. You can't say, I don't care. No, that's not the way. Then you will end up going to that particular part of your life where you don't need to be. Refrain from creating enemies with your attitude, with your aggression, with your ego. And if you are already a married person, refrain from foul temper all the time, overreaction all the time. If you do, then you end up ruining your very precious relationship, which you shouldn't be. This time period, may I say that always have control yourself. Try not to be overreactive. Get a grip. And you have to have a balance. And you can perform impossible to possible. With your discipline, with your control, With your determination, yes, you can make impossible to possible. Yes, but you can perform a lot of good deeds only with the self-control. You can achieve something dignified. You'll be shining like a star. People will acknowledge you as a superstar or rising star, but only with the discipline. The decision maker will favor with you. Decision maker will support you. You'll be attracting a lot of wealth with your creativity, with your dynamism, with your dynamic spirit. You'll attain a lot. But as longer your discipline is implemented, then you attain a lot. Otherwise, you will attain only arguments, fighting, conflict, disputes. No, you don't need that. These will not give you anything. Result of Sun, Mercury, Venus, Ketu in 5th house. By applying your intelligence, not applying your temper, but applying your common sense, you can make impossible to possible. You will earn a lot. By applying your intelligence, by applying your common sense, superior will grant you favor. Everybody will support you thick or thin. Family life will provide you comfort. You will be very comfortable. You'll acquire name, fame, fulfilling all your desire by applying your intelligence. Become very active, very creative, highly driven, very disciplined. Then, if you're participating in any test, exam, interview, you name it, you'll nail it down you can achieve, glorify success. You'll enjoy any exam, any test. You say, yeah, give it to me. You make it like this. Yes. But applying your intelligence, not your paranoia, not your madness. Wealth, comfort, name, fame will be gained. Yes. By applying your intelligence, you enjoy great comfort. If you have any enemies, you dominate them. You'll gain name, fame, fulfilling your desire. Travel is likely to happen. There's a lot of running around. There are many arguments, many conflicts. But don't make it foul one. Please control yourself. Watch your word of speech and mannerism. There will be a lot of fear from superior if you're crossing the line, which will cause you a lot of anguish, which you shouldn't be. Don't cross the line. There will be many benefits from government if you are on the line, if you follow the discipline, if you building up your drive, become more determined, but follow the discipline. If you behave like an artist, you're performing quite a lot. All the artists have discipline and drive. You will be capable of solving any problem. You will be capable of, in this month, achieving anything. Infinite will be your limit with your own effort. Yes, energy can be 4 times, 5 times. Yes, with your own efforts, you can accomplish anything. Your popularity will be glowing, rising, successful. Superior will grant you favor. You will earn the superior's respect. Everybody will glorify you. People will appreciate you. People will recognize you. People will acknowledge you. No doubt about it. Those people will be decision maker. People who have wealth, power and authority. Yes. Moon and Saturn position in 8th house, not very good. If you have diabetes, if you have a water retention problem, if you have a problem with your bladders, if you have a joint pain, if you have any kind of if you have suffering with breathing problem, any health issues, Saturn and Moon union in 8th house is not good. Look after your health and wealth and don't do anything which you can't justify. You got to look after, go and see your doctor if you have any change in the health scenario situation. There will be some kind of a health issues or suffering and you'll go through a lot of anguish during this phase of time. Look after anything below the button of belly, any pain, any uneasiness, any water retention, any issue with your bladders, any issue with the cold or breathing or joint pain or anything, you must go and see your doctor, please. And look after your reputation. Please don't do anything which you can't justify. There will be a sudden financial loss. There will be a sudden financial gain. Be prepared for both of those kind of scenario situations. Result of Jupiter in 10th house. Jupiter position in my Pisces in 10th house. Pisces is like a moon tricone sign, but Pisces is give the Jupiter the open avenue. Your income resources will be rising. Events will be auspicious. Favor will come through from decision maker, from higher authority. You'll have some sort of a professional rising. If you're going for independent business, you'll make something dignified. If you're unemployed, you'll acquire a job. If you are in a business, you'll find a very dignified, unique opportunity. You can do something very dignified and you will come across a very unique project. You will occupying a very high position which will give you wealth, power and authority. You receive honors. You'll be very popular among people. You'll be respected by higher authorities, and decision makers will acknowledge you, support you and give you name and fame. Result of Rahu in 11th house. Rahu's effects are based on Mars. Mars position is in the Lagna. Your earning can be extremely good. Business travel will be bringing you very unique opportunities. You will come across a very dignified opportunities. If you are participating in any kind of a stock and share market or trading, your accomplishment can be there. Dignified accomplishment can be there. Higher authority will support you. If you're leading any like a joint venture, if you're leading any kind of a professional venture, financial venture, you can make it very dignified success. You'll be able to lead a business professional organization. Accomplishments can be unique. You can achieve something most dignified. People will support you. People will be very fascinated by your vision, your imagination, your resources, your creativity. Yes, people will be stand by you thick or thin, and you can accomplish something most dignified. But at the same time, look after your relationship with higher authorities. If you have any issue, legal issue with higher authority, if they're not satisfied with you, you must sort it out properly. Please hire a consultant. Listen to the consultant and make a deal. I'm sure you like this content. Press the bell for like and kindly become a subscriber and share this content with your friends and family. If you become our Android subscriber, we can offer you 13 weeks trial, full premium content. But if you also become our YouTube subscriber, we can share with you a lot. We can share with you all the conclusions, all the preview for weekly horoscope, monthly horoscope, yearly horoscope, Saturn transit effect, Jupiter transit effect, plus Rahu Ketu's transit effect. You can also participate. We can also share with you a link. Every week we have a 3 live streaming. Live show. Each live show is 2 hours. Every Friday 1200 hour till 1400 hour UK timing live show, and every Sunday we have 2 live show. All times are based on UK because I'm based in UK. 1200 hour to 14 hour on Sunday, 1500 hour to 1700 hour UK timing. Live show, live streaming. You can participate in the live show, raise any question about yourself by giving me your name, date of birth, place of birth, time of birth. Ask any question. I'll try my very best to answer your question. You can take a live show, live consultation by becoming a subscriber, by pressing the bell for notification. And all the question answer sessions in live show is based on your birth chart, and which will help you if you're making any important vital decision. You can learn a lot for the coming month regarding the environment of the month, your actions, your reactions, your situation, scenario. And if you become our Android subscriber, we can share the full premium content with you by going to the website, download the Android app. Having the full access to the premium content means you have a effect of the transit. All the transit effect will be defined. Mars effects, Sun, Mercury, Venus, all the planetary effect, transit of each and every planet will define all the major 4 planets: Sun, Mercury, Venus and Mars. So after that, we definition of the conclusion, and then astrological help as a task. What task you need to balance the monthly equation. Sometimes you need the task, and what precaution, what you shouldn't do, and what chanting you can do to boost yourself up. The monthly premium content of all, you can download the app, Android app, and acquire the 13 weeks trial and accomplish that. At the same time, try to become our YouTube subscriber. We can share a lot. So wish you all the very best of luck.